Hello, everyone. My name is Rob. I'm the founder of Titan Analytics. We're an insight and commercial analytics hub for blockchain gaming. Before we begin, I'd just like to take a minute to thank my team, Mud, Chris, and Femi, for their support on the project. The agenda for today will be focused on 6 items. So we'll start with providing a little bit of context on blockchain gaming. We'll describe the problem space we're focused on, the proposed solution, the target users, some of the work that we've done to prove out actual demand for our services, and then I'll give you an overview of the prototype before we jump in for the live demo. So for those of you who may not be as familiar with blockchain gaming, we're at what we see as the cusp of a tidal wave of adoption for blockchain games. And the reason is we're seeing a generational shift in value from game producers to game players, which is driving this explosive adoption. The reason for that is traditional games greatly restrict players' earning potential. So historically, game producers have retained ownership rights over all in-game assets. In-game currencies are not easily exchangeable for real-world currency. And blockchain games resolve a lot of those issues by allowing players to purchase and hold in-game currency and assets as NFTs in their private wallets, which, as you know, are easily tradable on public markets. What that implies is that for the first time, all game players are going to have the opportunity to earn real world earnings simply by playing a game. And the average earning per player is also expected to increase. As a result, you're seeing this explosion of gaming and metaverse NFT activity. So when we look at a few key stats like the number of unique wallets associated with gaming or NFTs, unit sales, sales revenue, you're seeing kind of 60%, 45%, 250% annual growth rates. And that's looking at the Ethereum blockchain exclusively. So with that said, what's the problem that we're focusing on? What we see is that there's a massive gap in the availability of analytical tools to serve blockchain gamers. For those of you who have, friends and who are like really intensive gamers, you're aware that people have been making money in games for decades. But again, we don't see a strong platform of modern analytical solutions to suit the needs of these commercially oriented gamers. 2 points on that. The first to understand is that there is a large community of players focused on making money in games, and that's evidenced by multiple communities on Reddit, Discord, and YouTube dedicated to peer education and support, numerous publications that speak to the existence of this community. For example, L'Atelier produced a report recently speaking to over 150,000 people globally that generate income through farming in-game items, earning up to $25,000 a year. Another 40,000 people who currently work as digital asset creators, earning up to $120,000 a year. And we expect both the volume and the average earnings of that community to increase as blockchain gaming matures. The second piece of this is that poor in-game analytics has led to the creation of multiple third-party sites to support these players. So websites dedicated to things like asset price tracking and trading insights, in-game performance analysis. And we've given a few examples here for titles that you may be familiar with, like World of Warcraft, League of Legends, RuneScape, etc. So what's the solution that we're offering? We propose a 3-pronged approach to provide a modern analytics platform that arms multiple commercially oriented participants in the metaverse with the insights needed to maximize their success. Ultimately, what we're trying to do is help answer the overarching question: how do I best allocate my time and capital in order to maximize returns within a game? And we do that through a product suite that basically follows the user journey from point A, trying to decide what game I want to play, to getting into that game, figuring out the revenue generating strategies, and then as they mature in their kind of familiarity with that game, providing a richer set of insights to help them fine tune their strategy and outcomes. So the 3 products are, first and foremost, game market insights and investment reports. So we want to provide users the ability to filter through the library of games that exist and isolate the ones that fit their preferences across type, features, economic potential, etc. Secondly, when it comes to emerging games, helping provide some clarity in that emerging game space with reports that identify the best games to invest in early. Having selected the game they want to play, we then focus on beginner game guides that help share proven revenue generating strategies, character build and development pathways, tips and tricks, etc. And then lastly, as gamers become more mature, we provide kind of a rich dashboard with insights into short and long-term opportunities that draw on real-time data from on and off-chain sources, and then ultimately allow them to capitalize on those insights through actioning NFT trades within the platform. There's 3 target users that we're focused on. First and foremost, game players who are looking to capture and optimize the financial benefits of playing blockchain games. Secondly, guild operators that are looking to optimize operational and financial performance of the guild by applying these insights across their network of players. And third, metaverse entrepreneurs who are looking to capitalize on emerging opportunities by building businesses within metaverse games. So that's a great idea. We've received a lot of positive feedback from game producers, investors, et cetera. One of the things that we spent a lot of time on over the last month or so has been really trying to prove out the user demand for our product. So what we did was we ran a survey at scale in the play-to-earn gaming market that revealed overwhelming demand for Titan Analytics services. Specifically, we ran a survey for a couple of weeks. We ran that with 46 questions over a variety of topics, including demographics, game preference and intensity, demand for analytics, willingness to pay, et cetera. We gathered about 1,500 responses across 77 countries and ultimately generated a data set with around 68,000 data points, which we used then to feed into our segmentation. A lot of interesting things came out of that exercise. But the 2 points in particular that I'd like to share in the time that we have today are, number one, less than 30% indicate that they find it easy to solve the problems that Titan Analytics is focused on, i.e., how do I stay on top of new games that offer an earning potential? How do I understand which games offer the best earning opportunity? And how do I figure out the best way to maximize earnings in a game? Additionally, 80% of them indicated that they would benefit from a site dedicated to research and insights that help them maximize earnings in a game. So this data really helped kind of confirm our hypothesis that this was a good idea and that there's actually demand in the market. I'll pivot now to talk through our prototype, which is focused on an NFT trading use case. As you may have guessed, many of our user journeys lead to a decision to execute an NFT trade. So whether users are choosing to start playing an existing game, choosing to invest in an emerging game, or responding to a strategic insight surfaced through the platform, that still all leads them to an NFT trading case. So the prototype use case is focused on insight identification and NFT trading. We've used Star Atlas as the sample game to build our insights around. And the user flow will take you through connecting a wallet, identifying a trading opportunity, reviewing the item details, actioning the trade, and ultimately confirming its addition into your inventory. So flipping over to my browser, this is the landing page for Titan Analytics. The first thing you're going to do is connect your wallet. And once that loads, you land on the main dashboard for Titan Analytics. What you can see is a variety of information around the trading activity for the different games that I'm focused on, as well as sales volume for the decentralized exchanges that I have access to. If I scroll down, what you'll see here is an example of some of the summary insights that we want to provide our users. We have a hypothesis in Titan Analytics that game players don't actually want to spend their day filtering through charts and dashboards and trying to figure out where they need to invest their time or capital. So we're looking to really provide a summary level of insight that tells them what they need to know, helps them action that trade, and then get back to playing the game. There's also some other information down here around portfolio value and changes in profit and loss on a monthly basis. But I'll focus on this chart, which basically demonstrates for a variety of different asset classes of NFTs. So they're organized in this case by kind of legendary, epic, rare items. And you're seeing the direction of a price change, so positive or negative on the y-axis, against the durability of that price change on the x-axis. So from this visualization, I could quickly see in the top right quadrant that rare or legendary items are the ones that I want to focus on trading. So I'll just go ahead and click on the rare ones. And that will take me then to an item page where I can see all of the different items that fall under that class. You can see it's already filtered down to the rare items, and I can filter it down further if I need to. Let's say I'm interested in buying a ship. And then I can go ahead and click the item that I choose to invest in. When I get onto this detailed item page, again, I see a blow up of the image that I'm buying, a lot of additional information pulled from the from the game producer around what this actual item is, some of the price information. And when I choose that I want to action this trade, I can just go ahead and click buy it now. See a final confirmation of the price. I choose to buy it now. And then I get a notification that that trade has been successful. And if I go to my inventory, I can see that it has landed there alongside all of the other NFTs that I own. That brings us to the end of the demo, so I'll pass it back to the moderator. Thank you all.